Okay. Hello everyone to Erasmus Plus podcast. We are here in the second episode of the education system and the job market. In the first episode, our group talked about the challenges of education, such as the difference between countries, such as like Morocco, Italy, Greece, and Kazakhstan. And now, in this second episode, we're gonna talk about the solutions, and we're gonna base about our experience as a student. All of us pass through education system, and we will gonna focus on that. This is the main topic: solutions. So we are with Mohamed from Morocco and living in France, and Ayub, me, also the same from Morocco and living in France, same background, same everything. And Eva, like it's this is some problems. Eva, it's hard for the pronunciation. So we have like, can you sit please?
Eva
Okay, Eva
from North Macedonia.
from North Macedonia, and we have Eva.
Eva
Eva. Okay, it's like hard to pronounce, but it's okay. Eva from
North Macedonia.
Ole. Okay, so Momo, he will ask the first question. I'm gonna discuss this. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Ayub. And it's a good idea to do a podcast here in the beach. It's very funny today. And the question it's what would you change if you were Minister of Education? And you can answer first. Eva.
Yeah, I can go first. Like this views, I think it's inspirational. And what I wanted to propose is that if I have a chance to be a minister and make some changes, first that I will do some changes in the concept of subjects in school, because we have now kids that they live like 8 years or 12 years of school. They know geometry, but once they get out of school, they don't know how to do their finances, they don't know how to manage their savings, or they don't know how to do taxes or stuff like that. And I think that's one thing that it should be taught and not live on your own, you to learn it. And also I would like to kids to be from younger age to be taught about feelings, how to manage their stress, because we see nowadays a lot of youngsters that they don't know how to react in some kind of situations. They are relying on the stress or on anxiety, and they sometimes make bad decisions because of that. And I think it's really important to learn how to control and how to manage their feelings that they have in through the life. Yeah, and also in my experience, like in our schools, we were not focused on physical education, and I think that's bad for the development of the kids, because it's important from young age to be able to develop your body and your. It also affects mental health, so I think doing sports and focusing on physical education is also it's as important as everything else. Yeah.
Okay, like I have a question. Like you've mentioned the importance of emotional education,
Yeah.
about to teach the kids how to control their feelings, how to take the right decision.
Sure.
Because in the real life, like we are taking decision like every minute, every day, but
Sure.
we are just making the teachers show us what to do. Like you have already the program, you have everything like already like prepared, and we are just following the system. So
Yeah,
your
you're
suggestion to make the student like taking decisions. This is like
yeah,
what you mean.
yeah, to be creative and to teach kids how to think of their own, not just give
Yeah.
them some text or some subject and
Mm.
expect them to learn that and grade them. It's like it's a not a good way for creating
Mm.
the youngsters think creatively.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like I can mention, for example, it's like the mentality of Jack Ma. Jack Ma is like
Okay.
he's the founder of Alibaba. When I was like 15 years old, I was very like a fan of him. You know, like when I was 15 years old, I was listening to him. You know, for example, he mentioned the five um, important thing that we don't learn in
In school.
in
Yeah.
school in system education, such as critical thinking, and like independent and uh, teamwork, being creative, and values. This is the most five things I think that are important.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree in this one.
Yeah, and if I can add, especially in this time in modern age, when kids don't really interact with each other, and then they go out in the real world to try to meet people, they they don't know how to manage. They don't know how to hold a conversation. I think we need to expand that. We need to show the kids like socialize more and provide them the opportunity to do so. Uh, like as you said, with the subjects and the emotional intelligence part of the discussion. um, if you have something.
Yeah, I also wanted to add maybe that we are now focusing in the development of the education to focus on technology, how to use AI, how to use technical skills to the kids. But I think we forgot about the human-based,
Mm,
social interacting, making conversations and stuff like that. I think
mm.
that's we should not forget about that too.
Yeah, I know. Like what you are mentioning is very important. It's very good. It's very like amazing. Like I agree with you 100%. But based on my experience, like this is like a theory. Right now we are trying to imagine the like the perfect world. Yeah, I know this is good. But in real life, unfortunately, it's not just like a like the job of school. Like there are also parents, you know, the like parents. It's like a kind of education, you know. So it's also like, unfortunately, like sometimes when you have like you are in a bad situation, your parents are not like, for example, they don't give you the right education. You it will be hard. Imagine someone, her parents are very educated. They have like the like a good personality, and in addition he has like a good school, like he's in a good school, like he will grow up fast, he will learn fast.
That's
So
true.
yeah, so now I suggest like, yeah, the school should be like also very important to try to like
Yeah, know what you know
to
what you're
balance
saying.
the you know what people like
They
what the
should
student
give equal treatment to all the kids so they
yeah
have like equal chances. Of course, parents
yeah
can do better or
yeah
worse than
yeah
affection on
mm,
them, but the school system should be equal to everyone and give them a chance to grow up and to do things on their own.
mm. Okay, I have a question like for you, like you suggest like this, but I have like a question. How can we do it in real life? For example, 1 hour, 2 hours per week. Do you have something, or did you think about it, or not yet? Or
I haven't thought of how it should be implemented.
yeah,
It just as an idea that
yeah,
it will be like it has to do some kind of research before that and some kind of maybe more people related to that topic to make something some schedules or for the kids so they can include maybe not it should not be focused on that
mm,
subjects but to be like in the at least some days maybe.
I I think I have a suggestion for your proposal. I think maybe the teachers need like more education that they need to go through, like more on the psychology part or more on the physical part, or maybe another profession should be included in an education system, not just teachers, not that like for 5 years of study that they do.
Maybe
yeah,
psychologists
yeah. But
or
I think, but there are some schools they already started doing this. For example, you mentioned sport. For example, even me when I was in Morocco, like you have like at least like 1 hour per week or 2 hours for sport. Do you think it's enough or not? Like 2 hours
I think
for
we had it
sport
too,
or
but
yeah,
it was seen like not so important subject, and
yeah,
like we had a choice to do not do anything and
mm,
just sit. And I think that's the problem that we should
yeah.
follow some program and that what's meant to
Mm.
be done. Yeah.
Yeah, take it more seriously.
Yeah, for example, I know this system. For example, in Denmark or in the I don't know the exact country or Finland or Denmark.
Northern countries.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They have like for the primary school, like sixth first year. There is no like you don't fail. There isn't the definition of failure. It doesn't exist. You know, for example, because imagine from the first year, just start. You say like, okay, let's start the school. Yeah, you are just like 5 years old, 6 years old.
Like robots.
Yeah, and then as soon as you start, and we have actually a funny story. Momo he will say it. Like you just start like 5 years old. You have this hard like or difficult notion like how can I say it notions about like for example failure. You will repeat the year. You have to study. You have to, like from the first year. So I think this system like I searched a little bit. It works. The first 6 years, there's no definition of fail. You don't fail. You come here to have
Just
fun to
learn.
learn. You learn
Yeah.
to learn how to write, you have to read, you like music. Like it's a very like this system is. For example, I think the other countries should like do the same because if you see like the ranking of who is
I
more
think it's
happy in the
already
world.
proven that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a more effective
yeah,
way to learn and
yeah.
to teach the kids. So, yeah, we should take some example
Exactly.
from that.
Momo, for example, he will see the story if he wants to see it, of course. When you were like in the, it's a really funny story. It's just starting life, starting like this education from the first year. Tak slap, not slap like for example from the another one. Slap from the system. The
Yeah.
system slap him. Like he repeat the first year.
First year, you didn't learn how to write.
Bro, like
I
imagine.
don't know how to play.
So imagine like this is like something very funny for me. He told this story. Like Momo, like I will try to tell the story and he will finish it because I think Momo he know it the story. Momo when he grew up he was like in a very like hard street. You know hard like a very dangerous street.
Okay.
You know so their parents they put him in a private school. You know because like in order to not be like influenced by the
By
bad
streets,
people.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
because I don't know. The friend of Momo, they are all criminals. To be honest, you know, like the street is very dangerous. So they put it like in a private school. But Momo from the first year, like I don't know, he's 5 years old, I think.
I think 7, 5, 6.
They like their parents, they bought everything. I don't know, pen, everything, like books, everything, and then the director or he told the parents he will repeat the year. Why he will tell the story.
Okay, because one day the director they come to the class and I don't know the rules. If the director come, everybody he will stand up and tell, "Hello, director."
He
And
finished.
me, I don't know anything. And I was sitting like this and playing with the feel, like this, playing. And when the director entered, everyone told hello, and me, I stay sitting. And after he told me, why you don't
Stand
stand
up.
up? I told him, I didn't answer. And after you will be, you have to repeat your raise
The
because
year.
yeah, the year because I think
You don't have skills.
you don't have more skills for
Oh my god.
just for this. And I want also add something. If I will be minister, I will make I will connect the the school with real life,
Mhm.
because we don't have this in Morocco, for example. In France, we have this. We have these things of internship and apprenticeship. We don't have this, and we have a lot of theory. For example, when I come from Morocco to France, I have this problem in practical work. I have a lot of theory, but I don't have the practical work.
Skills, yeah.
I can't imagine. I can't do the easy things like take this cup and put it here in this thing in this machine because we don't have this machine. We have this
Mm.
problem.
Practice, yeah.
Yeah, we have this problem of practice. And Ayub, also, I think you have a story in your apprenticeship. I think
Hmm?
a
About
story.
the real life, the
Yeah.
practice. Yeah, of course. Like, I'm gonna like now. I think it's the right time to pass to the real life,
Yeah.
the education and the job market. Okay, about this topic, I'm gonna tell my experience. Me, like I was in Morocco, like normal education, something high school, and then I moved to France. And the second 2 years, I wasn't in internship. I was like in okay, it's the first 2 years. It was too much, a lot of theory and practice. We do practice because like a special special field. We do like practice more than Morocco. Like to be honest, like France, like more practice, freedom, everything, you know.
But still not enough for you to learn everything
Exactly,
that you need to
exactly,
learn.
exactly. And there's something missing, some spicy thing, you know. You don't,
Can I ask you something? The practice that you did, was it relevant to the new like technology that was going on in the world? Because for me, for example, my practice was the stuff they did like 30 years ago, and when you go on the in the job, you have new machines that you don't know how to operate and new systems. Was it like that?
to be honest, no, no. Like friends, like in my school, they are always up to date, you
Uh-huh.
know. Always like they try to be like they are something that from 10 years something. But for example, the softwares, because software is easy to buy, you know, because of. But if you want to buy always new machine, new like technology, it's expensive. But for my field, like they try to buy something, but it's like a normal thing, you know. Like for example, these are robot like, but there are some 10 person trying to program the robot, so we are waiting, but we have it. But like 4 hours in a week, it's not enough. So then in the third year, it's like optional. You have to find like apprenticeship. What is this? What is the definition of apprenticeship or like internship? This system exists like in France and in
Germany.
Germany. Switzerland, I don't know if it exists in Switzerland,
Yeah, maybe.
but like I'm sure 100% in France and Germany, maybe other countries, I don't know. This system is like supported or financed by the government, like to give like money to the company to bring
To
the
take
to take the student,
students.
you know, like so it's like he's working like a salary, you know. For example, for my experience, like I have my own office, my own responsibilities. Like I'm doing like even the communication stuff. Probably some seller. He
Like a
came,
real job.
yeah, like a regular job. I have to convince him to ask him question why you want to sell me this project. I have to like defend my company. So it's like it depends of the system of the like on the school, but in general it's like 2 weeks in the school and 2 weeks in the company in the job, and
Still, I mean that's better
it's better than nothing.
than our system that we don't do any practice. Like you can only do you can pass a document that you've
Yeah,
done something,
yeah.
but in reality you
Yeah,
maybe didn't even done it. Like
it's the
Yeah,
same
but
in
it's
Morocco. It's the same in Morocco.
that's the thing.
Exactly.
Some companies really overwork you, and some don't do anything. You just go and get coffee. You know, that should
yeah,
be a little more standardized. Like the amount of responsibility they will give you on the internship, because still they can just leave you do this. You run this part now. You can't be responsible for a company. You're just learning and
Yeah, they give me responsibility, but not the big projects. For example, there's some big project, they will not give it to apprenticeship, you know, because I don't know, like if they give more like for example, a project for another company, like how to adapt to create new system for automation, to make the industry, because in my domain I'm doing industrial engineering. We are improving. We are improving industrial technology. We try to update. I am, I'm this kind. For example, when I was kid, I was scared. I was scared that the AI or the new technology will
take over
take
your
take
your
my
skill.
my
Yeah.
my job. So I was the one who took from others.
Okay, but overall, I
You
think
know,
in every country it's a different level of the development. I think it needs improvement in all countries.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
maybe your system was better than ours, but still there's a lot of fields for us to change and to improve and to standardize.
Exactly, but to be honest, like my experience in this domain, in this like this system of partnership is amazing. Like always the 2 weeks of job of work, I'm enjoying it. But as soon as I go back to school, oh shit, here we go again. And so it's like I wish the other countries will do the same and
Yeah.
take this example as a good example, and the example of Denmark or the Scandinavian countries
yeah.
for the primary, for the primary school, and for the market, this kind of France and Germany. This is a good combination, in my opinion.
To take all the best from all countries and
Exactly,
combine them.
exactly. We'll be like
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay.
Thank you very much
Thank you
for
guys.
listening to this podcast. You know, this is our first podcast. All of us, you know, we are practicing. You know, I wish you enjoyed this little conversation and you learn something
And
new,
you
things.
also.
Ah,
Thank you.
thank you. Be the change. Be the change.